Listen, I totally get it. There is so much advice out there. It is overwhelming. But here's the truth. You do not need to make drastic changes or follow extreme rules to see results. You don't have to never eat bread again. You don't have to swear off ice cream. It's actually so much simpler than that. Do you struggle to stay consistent with healthy eating and just want food decisions to be easy, guilt-free, and sustainable? You're in the right place. I'm Chelsea, nutritionist and fitness coach who overcame restrictive yo-yo dieting and body image insecurities using simple nutrition tools, all backed by biblical principles. And now I help women like you find that same freedom with food so you can feel confident in the look and health of your body for decades to come. I'm ready to dive in with you. So open your notes app and let's go. The reason you're inconsistent is not because you lack motivation. Let's be honest, sis. You are plenty motivated. You definitely want to be healthy and wouldn't mind losing a little weight along the way. The real reason you are inconsistent is because you don't have a system, at least not one that's custom made for you. The meal prep plan that works for your sister doesn't work for you because she doesn't have your job, your kids, and she definitely doesn't have your body. What you really need is a nutrition plan that balances the goals you're trying to meet with all of the obstacles that always seem to get in the way. It doesn't make you eat a bunch of food you hate, and it doesn't keep you from eating the food you love. If you are ready to finally have that perfect strategy custom designed for you, head over to coachrain.com/dietfree to book your strategy session with me. Give me 1 hour of your time and you will walk away with the exact blueprint to help you stay consistent so you can finally feel confident in your body. Again, that's coachreign.com/dietfree. And now, welcome to Nutrition for Christian Women. 7 things I did not do to lose weight and gain muscle. Listen, I totally get it. There is so much advice out there. It is overwhelming. But here's the truth. You do not need to make drastic changes or follow extreme rules to see results. You don't have to never eat bread again. You don't have to swear off ice cream. It's actually so much simpler than that. So today, I want to debunk 7 of the most common diet strategies that just aren't necessary to get the transformation you want. I know because they didn't work for me when I tried them, and I have successfully gotten results not only in myself, but in countless of my nutrition clients that I've coached while intentionally staying away from these methods. So, you ready to go through them? Let's dive in. Number 1, I did not count calories or constantly think about being in a deficit. I know we are told to monitor portion control, and while that's definitely true when we're eating hyper-palatable products, literally engineered to make us crave more, portion control kind of takes care of itself when you're eating real food. The food God made and said was for us to eat. When we eat according to the instruction manual, otherwise known as the Bible, our God-given fullness cues kick in when appropriate. We don't have insatiable cravings that keep us going beyond that fullness. And therefore, calories are irrelevant. You just eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. Yes, it's really that easy. Number 2, I did not skip meals or force myself to earn food. This ties into the calorie deficit I just talked about, but a lot of us have been taught by diet culture that food is to be earned. It is not a right. If we miss a day at the gym, that means no lunch for you. Or, I've been really good all day, so I can have a treat tonight. This is such a negative relationship to have with food. We are not dogs performing for treats. We are man made in God's image, the children of the creator of the universe, who created food to fuel us each day of our lives. It is not to be earned, it is a necessity. So the only time I ever skipped a meal was because I just wasn't hungry for one. Number 3, I did not eat bland, flavorless food because it's quote unquote healthier. No. I am way too much of a foodie to have plain chicken breast, steamed broccoli, and brown rice for dinner every day. That sounds like purgatory to me. Food was made to be enjoyed. That's why we have taste buds. That's why we are the only species on Earth who manipulate our food before eating. Whether it's cooking or fermenting, dehydrating, seasoning, no other animal does this. Plus, celebrations with food are also cited all over Scripture, which tells us food is associated with enjoyment. So if you are eating a bunch of plain, bland food simply because it's supposedly healthier, you need to book a coaching call with me, my friend. You have been severely misled, and I want to help you enjoy food again without the fear of it being unhealthy. Go to coachrain.com/dietfree to book that call today before you have to endure another dry chicken breast. Number 4, I did not spend hours in the gym to burn off what I ate. This is the other side of the coin for earning your food, punishing yourself for what you ate. Here's the thing. Remember how I said food is meant for fuel? It's the thing that gives us energy. We need food to be able to exercise. In fact, when I started setting fitness goals and pursuing greater things I wanted to be capable of, like pull-ups, squatting heavier weight, running faster or longer, exercise was no longer a punishment for what I ate, but rather the manifestation of it. If I ate poorly, my fitness performance suffered. So naturally, I wanted to eat better in order to fuel my fitness goals. That's why I have my nutrition clients focused on ability-based goals rather than weight loss goals. It is so much more rewarding and powerful. Number 5, I did not cut out carbs because they are bad. In fact, the more I exercised, the more carbs I ate. The reason carbs have gotten a bad rap is because the type of carbs we eat in excess is not great. I'm talking about the refined, ultra-processed carbs like tortillas, the loaves of bread in the plastic sleeve at the grocery store, pasta. I mean, the serving sizes we have of these carbs usually dominates the dish over protein and fat, which then causes a blood sugar and insulin spike that could eventually lead to type 2 diabetes. We definitely don't want that. But high-quality bread, high-quality pasta, all of those things being an accent to a meal rather than the main component is actually fine. I personally am a sincere lover of bread, and the season when I cut it out completely was a sad one for me. So including carbs and having the body you want is totally possible. Those two things can coexist. It's just a matter of proper management. Number 6, I did not take a bunch of supplements to boost my metabolism. In fact, the only supplements I take are to fill any nutrient gaps in my food. That is, after all, the definition of supplementation, to supplement what's missing. Plus, I don't want to rely on pills or powders to be healthy. It's just a helpful tool when I can't quite check all the boxes with real food. For example, I am not a big fish eater, but fish that's sourced well is so good for us. I mean, it was the main protein of Jesus's life, but I just don't enjoy it that much, frankly. So while I try to eat fish somewhat regularly, I do supplement with a fish oil to help fill in that gap. Or another example, sometimes I will take a protein drink with me to run errands when I'm tight on time and I can't quite make my full breakfast with eggs and a bunch of protein in it. Again, supplement the gaps in real food, not a magic pill to fix underlying issues. And number 7, I did not stop eating dessert because sugar is bad. When it comes to sugar, the poison really is in the dose and the quality, so long as you don't have any underlying conditions. If you're already insulin resistant, sugar may indeed be quite harmful for you, but rest assured that can be reversed. If your pancreas is happy, then small doses of sugar are fine. Why do you think that milk and honey are associated with positive treats in the Bible? If we weren't meant to have any kind of sugar at all, then God wouldn't have made them for our food and certainly wouldn't have included them in promises of prosperity to come. Of course, we have to remember, God's design of sugar is perfect, and our bodies are designed to digest it when we eat it as intended. It's when man manipulates God's original design that we start having issues, which is why I teach my nutrition clients how to know the difference. All right, that was a lot, but those are the 7 things that I did not do to lose fat and gain muscle. It can be summarized in this: I didn't do anything that isn't sustainable or left me feeling deprived. You see, it's about small incremental shifts and literally seeing food differently. In my experience working with hundreds of women now who want to change their body for the better, it is all about making the lifestyle change as seamless as possible. And that looks different for every individual. When I was trying to get lean at the beginning of my health journey, I focused on how to make my whole life healthy so that the changes would be sustainable. Your journey does not have to be extreme or miserable to work. It can be simple, it can be sustainable, and tailored to you. If you want that personalized plan to help you lose fat and gain muscle the healthy way, head to coachrain.com/dietfree to book your strategy session with me. Give me 1 hour of your time, and you will walk away with the exact next steps to take to get you to where you want to be. Completely catered to you, your lifestyle, and your preferences. You can't get more confident than that. Again, that's coachreign.com/dietfree. And I can hardly wait to connect. I pray this episode was helpful to you, my friend. If so, could you do me a massive favor and take 30 seconds to write a review? This is the best way to bless me big and help more people learn just how simple eating healthy consistently can be. And if you want more value-packed info from me, head to coachrain.com and sign up for the weekly harvest. My weekly emails filled with recipes, how to use food as medicine, biblical nutrition, and more. That's coachreign.com for all the goods. Blessings until next time, sis. Toodles.